Bond took the sharp corner and accelerated up to 50. The Vira duck carrying the Paris auto route loomed up ahead. The dark mouth of the tunnel beneath it opened and swallowed him. The noise of his exhaust was gigantic, and for an instant there was a tunnel smell of cold and damp. Then he was out in the sunshine again and immediately across the Carrefour Royal. Ahead, the oily tarmac glittered dead straight for 2 miles through the enchanted forest, and there was a sweet smell of leaves and dew. Bond cut his speed to 40. The driving mirror by his left hand shivered slightly with his speed. It showed nothing but an empty, unfurrowing vista of road between lines of trees that curled away behind him like a green wake. No sign of the killer. Had he taken fright? Had there been some hitch? But then there was a tiny black speck in the center of the convex glass. A midge that became a fly, and then a bee, and then a beetle. Now it was a crash helmet bent low over the handlebars between 2 big black paws. God, he was coming fast. Bond's eyes flickered from the mirror to the road ahead and back to the mirror. When the killer's right hand went for his gun, Bond slowed. 35, 30, 20. Ahead, the tarmac was smooth as metal. A last quick look in the mirror. The right hand had left the handlebars. The sun on the man's goggles made huge fiery eyes below the rim of the crash helmet. Now! Bond braked fiercely and skidded the BSA through 45 degrees, killing the engine. He was not quite quick enough on the draw. The killer's gun flared twice and a bullet tore into the saddle springs beside Bond's thigh. But then the Colt spoke its single word. And the killer and his BSA, as if lassoed from within the forest, veered crazily off the road, leapt the ditch and crashed head-on into the trunk of a beech. For a moment the tangle of man and machinery clung to the broad trunk, and then, with a metallic death rattle, toppled backwards into the grass. Bond got off his machine and walked over to the ugly twist of khaki and smoking steel. There was no need to feel for a pulse. Wherever the bullet had struck, the crash helmet had smashed like an eggshell. Bond turned away and thrust his gun back into the front of his tunic. He had been lucky. It would not do to press his luck. He got on the BSA and accelerated back down the road.